Greetings! Welcome to Church of Real Talk. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, Minister Robinson, and as always, so very excited that you are here. Now, what are we talking about today right here on Wellness Wednesday? I'm hoping that the title does not fall into the category of clickbait. I am not going to teach you how to make time reverse, go forward, or stay locked in the present. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hopefully be able to assist by giving tips and hints on how that we can better manage our time. It's very important. The reason being is we already know, Chosen One Star Seeds, no matter what's going on in our life, we still have to find time to be of assistance, okay? And just to highlight what we're going to talk about, I'm going to give you a quote from Miles Davis, and it goes, "Time isn't the main thing. It's the only thing." This time is the only coin that we have. From the moment that we appear on this reality until we exit this reality, time continues to tick forward. Okay? And one of the greatest causes of anxiety and stress is mismanagement of time. And the reason being is, let's just put work into the equation. You're at work, you have a project that's supposed to be done. You was given the project 2 weeks ago, and you decided this is going to be simple, this is going to be easy, I'll put this off. The day before it's supposed to be submitted to your higher up, you find that it's harder than what you thought it would be. And you're not going to be able to get it done in time unless you start now, do it all at work, and do an all-nighter like what you used to do in college, do an all-nighter at home to get it done. That causes a lot of anxiety and stress. And with that being said, we need to find ways to not only prioritize, delegate, okay, and also set a few boundaries along the way. But one of the things that I said I was going to do as far as time management was make these videos shorter. So I think we should get started right about nowish. All right. So, and you're probably wondering what this says because I know it's backwards. It's the way I set up the camera. Church of Real Talk actually started officially in Camden, New Jersey. I currently reside in Camden, New Jersey. So I definitely want to give out a shout out to the positive beings, individuals, star seeds, and chosen ones that actually reside in Camden, New Jersey. So yeah, I got this one. All right. So we need to explore just a couple of concepts to help us manage our time better. Part of the reason why I came up with this is because I have to create a minimum of 2 courses that need to be ready by May 3rd. And these courses are for Church of Real Talk because I said I was going to do it. Sometimes I say I'm going to do things to set a level of accountability to myself so that I go ahead and get it done. However, that's very close up. That's coming up rather quickly. So I need to find a way to, I guess, delegate. And that's what I did. I reached out to a couple of people that have some video talent. And I said, hey, listen, I need to get this kind of footage and this kind of footage, so I can complete my project. Can you help a brother out? Can you help Minister Robinson out? And they both agreed to it, and I was very pleased and very happy because sometimes we're under the misconception that we need to do everything on our own, okay? And this sometimes can be a huge time waster, okay? If there is a way for you to be able to delegate a task or duty so that you can deal with the priority task of duties, and we're going to get to that in a second, it makes life a lot easier. This is part of the reason why it's important to me that we build this family of chosen ones and star seeds. because we should be able to be of assistance to each other. And the definition of family that I'm quickly finding out is family, is not just blood. Blood just makes you related to that person. However, family is a group of people that have the same mindset, that want to see you succeed, that want to see you reach the next level, and you want to do the same for them. So this is part of the reason why I'm constantly on a drive to create a larger family. This is part of the reason why I want to set up this church of Real Talk that is an actual place, because I'm thinking it gives us the opportunity to, as they say, build the tribe, where we can all be of assistance to each other. Now, I wouldn't have been able to tag these people unless I actually got out there and started talking to people, and finding out about people and using my discernment to see what this person was about. Yes, I constantly say you don't share your goals and your dreams and stuff like that with other people. Chosen ones are different, okay? But I didn't have to share all of that. I need your help. That's all I had to say. I need your help to do this, that, and the other. I don't have to outline everything that I'm doing. That's usually a red flag for me if I ask for assistance and someone starts asking me to outline the reasons why this, that, and the other. Either you can help me or you can't. Okay? Again, this is why it's important that we expand and grow this family. I'm thinking until we get the physical location, maybe I should start doing meetups or, stuff like that, taking over a coffee shop, once a week, whatever, just something to give many of us the opportunity to connect with individuals that are on the same wavelength, positive individuals, positive thinking individuals, and you have to always prioritize what you're doing through the day. You have to. We tend to, as people, and this will resonate with you, saying, I'm going to knock out all the easy tasks, and then I'm going to tackle that really, really hard task, that really hard thing that I need to do today before I close out my day. But oftentimes we find that when we take that route, what happens is all the teeny tiny tasks have actually tired us out. And then we say we'll get back to the hard tasks tomorrow. But tomorrow is going to have its own set of tasks and things that you need to get done. Okay? So you're just compiling the problem. You're just constantly adding more and more stuff to the problem when it's easier. And I think Brian Tracy actually wrote a whole book on this called Eat the Frog. Sometimes it's better to get the hard task out the way. Just get that done first, because it wouldn't be hard unless it was a priority. So find all the tasks that take a very high priority and get those knocked out. You have to start looking at where your energy is flowing. If your energy is flowing on just teeny tiny tasks, I need to go out and buy a writing pad, okay? If your focus is on teeny tiny tasks, that is where your energy is going to go to teeny tiny tasks. When you look at the tasks that take some effort, anything worth having takes some effort, okay? It takes some work. So if you look at the hard task and you get that knocked out, not only do you feel better, you feel like super because you got that done. The easier tasks, they're minor now. You can get those knocked out, boom, boom, boom. Because you've got the bulk of the task done. It's like Thanksgiving dinner. Do you concentrate on the mac and cheese, or is your main focus on the turkey? Because that's going to take the most watching, the most. You got to baste it. You got to make sure everything's right and everything. You got to make sure the heat is right. You're checking it constantly. That is the hard task. Mac and cheese, you do on top of your head, like boom, boom, boom. You've been doing it for years. Opening the cranberry sauce. You've been doing that for years. Just go ahead and open up the can. It doesn't matter. So you have to always look at the priorities. And setting boundaries is very, very important as far as time management is concerned. You are allowed to say no. Okay? I don't know who has given us this misconception that we can't say no. I get it. Chosen ones, star seeds, I get it. You have a big heart. You always want to be of assistance. You always want to be that helping hand, even if it's detrimental to you. Okay? But you have to weigh what's going on. Okay? If you're in the middle of a very intricate task and someone says, hey, listen, can you drive me to the store? And you probably say, because this is the way you're built, you'll probably say, oh yeah, not a problem. You push back away from the computer and just say, hey, let me just get my keys and I'll take you right now. To me, honestly, and this may or may not resonate with you, I'm going to look at what I'm doing and I'm going to say, let me get this done first and then I can take you to the store. Now, most people would understand this and this is going to resonate with you. But if it's a lower vibrational being, if it's a demon, oh no, they're going to say, oh, I need to do this right now. This has to be done now. What are you doing that's so important? You know, it doesn't really matter what I feel is important, okay? I feel that it's important. I shouldn't have to explain myself. See, I think that's what we do a lot. We continuously explain our reasoning for why something that we're doing is important. Let me ask you a question and be honest here. Whether you subscribe to a higher power or the universe, at what point do you decide what's important to your higher power or the universe? At what point? You just take it on faith that, hey, listen, this is what needs to be done. I need to go out there and do it. That's it. So why do you feel that you have to explain to another person or another human being your reasoning as to why you feel something that you're doing is important? It might be part of your path. It may be a divine order from your higher power and or the universe. See, we have to get in the practice whenever necessary, whenever it fits the time to say no. You know, this is how we protect our peace. This is the way that we bring the stress level down, because you may take this person to the store and they make it a damn shopping adventure. You're looking at the clock saying, hey, listen, I got to get back. I did you a favor. I got you here. I didn't want to sit up here and check every item that they have in stock. You have to prioritize. You have to delegate. Even in this case, you might be able to get someone else to drive this person to the store so that you can continue to focus on what you have made a priority. This, at first, is going to be hard. At first, it's going to be hard because I'm going to tell you something, and this is going to resonate with you. A lot of people are not used to you saying no. They're so used to the fact that you're always going to agree and go along with the plan like a new puppy. And the first time that you say no, it's going to be taken with a look of shock and awe. Even though your reasoning mentally may be valid, that's how they're going to look at it. No, I can't do it. There's no reason for me to give an explanation as to why something can't be done. Now, if you say something that is a priority over what I'm doing, hey, I need a ride to the hospital. My child is sick. Hey, your daughter is sick. We need to get to a doctor. That's a priority. I'm not going to say no to that. That overtakes whatever it is that I'm trying to do right now. Okay, this is something that is important. Me going outside to pick flowers with you is not important. Me taking you to the store and checking everything they got in inventory this week, not important. Me just sitting down watching mindless entertainment, not important. You've got to pick your battles. You definitely got to pick your battles. Another thing, and you know what? I'm going to tell you something. That pamphlet that I put out, that book that I put out that sits in the Church of Real Talk store, you can utilize the SMART technique for this. Okay? And the book, the guide, actually goes through that. I'm going to put the link right about there. And you can actually use that as a guide to help manage your time. What SMART stands for is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound goals. Okay? The SMART technique is perfect for time management because you're going to utilize a lot of things that are actually at your fingertips. Honestly, How many of you actually plan out your day? Whether you have a day job, a business, or anything else, or you just get up and wing it saying, I've been doing this for X amount of months or years, I know what I'm doing. Many of us don't. Many of us don't sit down with a piece of paper while we're drinking our coffee and just map out our day. That's one of the things that you can do, because if you put the most important thing at the top and then follow everything else down in lesser and lesser importance till you get to the stuff that you're just doing because you gotta do it, you will find that your days will actually turn out a lot better with less stress, less anxiety, less feelings of despair if you don't get everything done. I tend to write out any place from 5 to 10 tasks that I need to get done. And we already know Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, those tasks are actually given offerings for Church of Real Talk. Another thing that we can do is what I call time blocking methods. Now, I've been talking a lot about work and business and getting things done and courses and all of this other stuff. But you've got to make time for yourself during the course of this day. I actually penciled that in. Whether it's for me to relieve my mind, I'm going to go in there and play some Injustice 2 or Mortal Kombat or whatever game I'm playing this week that I seem to love. No matter what, I kind of put that in. Take an hour break. Don't do anything for anything but yourself. And whatever your higher power or the universe directs you to do. You have to always, again, that's why it's called Wellness Wednesday. You have to make time for yourself. We tend to say, okay, I'm going to make time for myself when I go to bed. At the end of the day, you're going to go to bed eventually anyway. But during the course of the day, if you're pounding out 8, 10, 12 hours of just constant work, you're going to find that you're going to burn yourself out very quickly. That's why time management is important. I'm going to give you another tip that might actually help, since we are a connected world. We use our phones for everything. We're constantly checking our email constantly. Is if you have Gmail, like most of the world does, there's a calendar feature built in that you can actually time out your whole week, month, year if you want, if you have time. You just have to say, hey, there's priority for me to plan out my year. You can actually plan like alerts or reminders that will tell you what you need to be doing at that time. Almost like an alarm system. You can actually put in, hey, every day at 1 p.m., I need to take an hour break. If you're running your own business, if you're running your own venture, the difference is a lot of times we that go out there and we start businesses, and this is going to resonate with you, we feel that, there's a need to work constantly and continuously, and till when you open the door on the shop till you close the door on the shop, you should be working. No, you can actually lock the door, put it on the sign. Open from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m., close from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., open again at 2 p.m. until 6 p.m. You've got to always make time for yourself. It's very, very important. If you guys, again, family, if you have ideas, tips, ways that you are able to manage your time that you think can actually help the family, please put it down in the comments. I would love that. I think that's an awesome thing to do. Another thing is we went over the productivity tools. We went over the SMART technique. Again, go ahead and get that guide from path.com, Church of Real Talk. What else? I think I can actually go to break now. I think I penciled in break at this point. That's why I have nothing else to talk about right now. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to jump right back in to mastering time. Your time. Let's go.
In a world shrouded in uncertainty, there exists a sanctuary for seekers of truth. Welcome to Church of Real Talk, a haven for those navigating the labyrinth of awakening. Here, amidst the whispers of the universe, you will uncover the secrets of existence. Join us on a journey of discovery, where ancient wisdom meets modern understanding. Delve into the depths of your soul as we unravel the mysteries of the cosmos. From the enigmatic laws of manifestation to the ethereal realms of consciousness, our channel is your guide through the veils of reality. Subscribe now and become a part of our enlightened community. Together, we will illuminate the path to enlightenment and unlock the hidden truths of existence. Church of Real Talk, where awakening begins.
All right, we are back. Let me just kick this off with a quote real quick. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot, and that's by Michael Altshooter. Hope I didn't butcher your name, but it's a very important quote because you are indeed the pilot. You control your time to a certain extent. High power universe, soul controllers. But for the most part, you control your time. You've got to start regaining that power back. You've got to start saying no. You've got to start prioritizing things. You've got to start using tools that are going to actually help you manage your time. Again, stress and anxiety really messed up things to deal with. The reason being is it actually weighs on your mental health. It allows lower vibrational beings a way to further stress you out because, see, they sense that you're stressed out. Oh, they're just going to heap it on. Chosen ones, you can definitely resonate with that. They're just going to heap it on. You can't get into the habit of watching the clock. The clock is going to do what the clock is going to do. What you need to do is to do what you need to do. Some of the important things that I actually outlined today in Mastering Your Time is as Brian Tracy said, eat that frog. Eat the hardest task first. Get it out the way. Keep notes of what you need to do that day to make it a fruitful day, to make it a day that is stress-free. If you have an idea, a guide telling you what it is that you need to do, it leaves no guesswork. You're not just jumping around and saying, oh yeah, by the way, I need to do this. Oh my God, I forgot that was so important. Why did I do that? Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, I didn't do the books. I didn't sign payroll. What am I going to do? If you have this list of things to do, there's no guesswork involved in it. There's nothing left to chance. Another thing that we talked about was utilizing some of these tools, our phones, our computers, using our email, using Google Calendar to set alerts throughout the day. One of the more important things that I actually said, and I really want you to take heed to, whether you're running a business, federal law protects you if you live in the United States to take your break during the course of the day. But if you're running a business, you can treat it the same way. You are allowed to take care of you. You're allowed to close down for an hour. You're allowed to not deal with customers for an hour. You have to look at it in realistic terms, okay? You're a chosen one. You have things that you can't put on the back burner. But there are things that you can put on the back burner in your day-to-day life to allow yourself to get some peace, to practice mindfulness, to pray, to meditate. At the bare minimum, put something in your stomach. Okay, you're allowed to do that. Don't let anybody tell you you're not allowed to do that. Another thing that you can do, and this is something that I do all the time, is you can set yourself up with some sort of accountability. Again, I hate to keep on harping on this, but I really think we need to start having meetups or something like that, because I'm not a fan of, until I know who you are, until I know that we're on the same length, until I can sense that you are a kindred soul, I'm not going to share everything that I'm doing. I'm not. It just leaves so much at risk. However, when you're amongst family, when you're amongst kindred souls, when you're amongst those that think on the same wavelength, this is a perfect place to gather those mentors, those accountability buddies, those people that you can actually discuss and dissect things that you are trying to do. That's why this, at the end of the day, this is really, really important. Another thing is we have to continuously set boundaries to, I guess, put that fortress around our time, to protect it. Again, it is the most valuable coin. And people will try to scam you out of that coin. I talk a lot about low vibrational beings. Trust me, they will try to steal that coin from you. Anything on this planet worth anything that is valuable, people will try to steal. You know, rare metals, gold, platinum, silver, gems, diamonds, emeralds, rubies, you know, money. Time falls into that. That is more valuable than all of those things. So always protect your time. It's very important, because by protecting your time, you're protecting your mind. You're protecting your peace of mind. With that being said, if you guys have ideas, because this is the way it goes: Motivational Monday, Wellness Wednesday, and Feel Good Friday. And then on Sunday, the live offering at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. If you guys have anything that you would like for me to discuss or talk about, please leave it in the comments. Okay? I have no problem with being of assistance, maybe breaking down something, maybe by you putting down something that you feel needs to be discussed on Church of Real Talk. I can't even say the name. On Church of Real Talk, you might be helping another person along. So please leave those comments. Let me know if there's something that you would like for me to discuss here on Church of Real Talk. I'm very thankful and grateful that you joined me here on Church of Real Talk. With time management, the reason why it was so important that I sat down and did this was because right now I don't know if it's the universe testing me. I don't know what it is. You know, I'm going through a lot, and I'm going through what I used to think was the worst time of my life. Okay, I've since come to grips with that. I have. I don't want to sound like Debbie Downer, but I'm finding that when I talk about these concepts, when I talk about these things on Church of Real Talk, that's what I'm saying, with family, I find that in a sense it helps me as well. It helps me wrestle with my personal problems, with my personal demons, with the things that I need to fix and make right. So whether it's gathering the research or gathering the ideas to sit down and talk about this, or even just the act of talking about this stuff, it actually is being of assistance to me. The only thing that I hope is that is being of assistance to you, because I could actually just go live, make it private, and talk to myself. But that is not my path. That is not the path that I was meant to embrace. So what I do is I sit right here on Church of Real Talk, and I just go out of my way of trying to be assistance. So with that being said, I definitely kept it short. I feel good. I want to give a super shout out to the people in Camden. Hey, listen, I've lived in a lot of states. You send me a hoodie, you want me to shout out your town? Go ahead and send me a hoodie. Just hit the email and I'll give you the details. All right? So with that being said, go out there, master your time, be the best chosen one that you can be. Your higher power picks you for a reason, okay? The universe picks you for a reason, okay? Go out there, make this realm correct, make it heal, and you already know. And if you're new here, now you know. Love you guys.
Attention, seekers of truth and wisdom. Church of Real Talk is on a mission to expand our community, and we need your help. Subscribe to our channel today and join a movement dedicated to spiritual growth and empowerment. When we reach 800 subscribers, all subscribers will receive a free digital gift valued at $15.99 as a token of our gratitude. This special gift is our way of saying thank you for being part of our journey. Spread the word, share our channel, and invite others to join us. Together, let's reach new heights and unlock the power of spiritual wisdom. Subscribe now and be part of something extraordinary. Visit our channel and hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity. Subscribe to Church of Real Talk today, and let's embark on this transformative journey together.